Thanks for joining quickly, guys. Please do not share this link with anyone, okay, apart from you. So, who are in the group, okay, not others. Let's give couple of minutes. So, if anyone is missing, they can also join. Okay, let's continue. So, in our last session, the second session is already being recorded, okay? So you don't need to worry. Sharon, you can go on mute. I see there is a background meeting going on, Sharon. Please do focus here too. Okay, that's my request. So, yep, let me just start here. Before that, just 1 minute, guys. Last final. I need to pull something on my board. Quickly will do.
Sunil, can we have these classes in the morning?
Session in the morning. Yeah, we
Yes.
can have this session in the morning. I do not have any issues. I was in the morning also, but due to some issue, like I was unable to log in. So
Okay.
I think it got expired. We did not see that. So no other team, admin team was not there at the time. So I was unable to continue the class in the morning. That's the reason I'm taking it now. Will not drag it much. We'll try to close it as soon as possible. Okay. Just only few topics.
No, not of today. I'm saying like going forward.
No worries. As I said already, I'll take in the morning itself. That is also convenient for me also. So we'll take in the morning, but only for one session today. Please, just okay.
Okay, sure.
Will not change the time moving forward. If you see my board, I have kept the meeting, all the meeting at 6:30 to 8 a.m. itself. Okay. So
That's
all
good.
the
Thank
meeting.
you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So I hope everyone can see my screen, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Fine, guys.
Yeah,
So
Sunil, I have one doubt here. So, like in the previous classes, you said all the application, like for building the applications, the POM file is important, right? So there we will be mentioning all the libraries, everything. So whether the DevOps engineer will be creating that POM file, or like who will be creating that one?
we see pom.xml is related to what?
All the like
Dependencies and
development thing.
everything, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's say I told you about the dependencies, right? So it's all
Yes.
about how your code needs to interact. So which means that pom.xml will be written by developer.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So that is developed and maintained by developer itself. We should not touch even a single line of code of what developer has written. Okay, we do
Got it.
not modify anything. We do not touch anything. Okay, because if you touch something, if you change something, okay, tomorrow they will raise a question. Why this guy has raised here? This has been changed. Something is breaking. There's nothing will be breaking, okay, but they will raise a question as breaking. Okay, unless they want you to get into a trouble. So you should not touch anything related to the developer's job. Even if it is a slight change, say, for example, consider 6 to 7 years of experienced candidate. He almost know what is there inside a pom.xml, right? Because DevOps engineer who will be looking at the Java application every day, he know what should be there, what error is coming in the pipeline or the logs, and he can understand it. But he won't change it. He won't make the changes. Why? Because it's not his job. He knows what is there. He will tell to the developer. That's it. Only suggestion we can give, but not changing it. Okay, unless we know it properly, unless you are a developer or you have given a permission to change it, to test. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes, got that.
Okay, cool, done. So in our last class, we have talked about the Maven, right? What is a Maven? How the structure will be in the Maven, inside the Maven, how we can run a Maven, right? So here, if you see in my board, I have this Maven lifecycle. Okay. This is the Maven lifecycle. Maven lifecycle, as I have already told you, it is a build tool. It is a build tool. What it will build? It will build your code, untested code, to your executable file. That's what your build tool will does. Okay, you'll write some piece of code and that will be written and that will be uh, like converted to an executable file, which and what which your application, not application, your infrastructure will understand. I'll talk about infrastructure later. What is that and all? Okay. So now, as I was said, Maven has this life cycle. Okay, why do we need this life cycle? Once I understand each phase here, stages here, you will understand why we need Maven life cycle exactly. Okay, these are not any extra things. These are the commands actually. What are this? These are the commands, the one you guys are seeing here. For example, Maven we need to build. Okay, MVN build. Okay, is a one job, one command. Okay, so MVN validate. You guys can see there is a validate here. That's a command. MVN compile. That is a command. MVN test. It's a command. MVN package. It's a command. Integration testing, I'll keep aside. MVN verify, it is a command. MVN install, it is a command. MVN deploy, it is also a Maven command. Okay. So for example, what is a life cycle? What is a life cycle? Anyone can explain what is a life cycle? What is a life cycle? Simple word, life cycle. Okay, what is the life cycle of a water? Life cycle of a cloud? Or if I wanted to explain, we have a rain. Rain will fall to the earth, and all these rivers will be connected to the sea back again, and then back to the clouds. This is a life cycle, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Guys, I need response. I don't need silence. I know you all are very good students, but I don't need those people. I need someone who talks in my session. Hmm? You guys know what is a life cycle, right? Simple. I'm not talking about Maven life cycle, just in general. Okay, I hope thumbs up will, I hope I will understand fine. See, it is a certain stage where you need to, not you, where the process needs to go through. Okay, the thing or whatever it is, the element. Okay, there will not be any skip. You should go through that process itself. The life cycle is what it is. Okay, once you go through this process itself, then you call it as a life cycle. Okay, similarly, Maven has its own life cycle. Okay, for example, when I say validate, what do you mean by the validate? For example,
Every code should go into validation, then compilation, then
okay,
test.
okay, good. Now let's take like this. We'll try to understand in a very basic way. Okay. Now developer writes a code, writes a piece of code. Okay. He will give it to us. We don't know whether it will work or not, right? Whether he has written it properly or not, we don't know, right? Whatever the code, whichever he has done. Okay, let's say there is no connection between the pom.xml and other files itself. So where this all can be checked? In your validate. Validate will validate your code, whether it is properly aligned, there is no breakage, or nothing is happened in it. Okay, whether it is correct or not. Okay, now let's say that code is validated. Okay, it will work. Okay, your Maven will say, okay, this will work. This is a valid right, because it has a pom.xml and other files are all present. It can go through the process, it says. Now what I will do, I'll go ahead and give it to the compile. You already know that what does a compiler does. The process of compiler is to very simple. Give the code, make it as binary, 1 and zeros, right? So now I'll send the code to the compiler, MVN compiler. It will give me the 1 and zeros. 1 and zeros is nothing but your binary. The final binary it will give. Code to the binaries. It will give. Then now I have my binary. Okay. It does not consist of everything, but which is a workable binary. Okay. Now I need to do a test. What kind of testing it is? Anyone heard of unit testing? Unit test.
Yes, Sunil.
Yeah. What is a unit test?
Like when we write up a code and for like if we have a particular conditions for that code, like consider I am running it against a market or market ID or a employee ID. So we'll be writing a unit test, like test cases for those particular code, if it just to validate if that condition is working fine or not.
Okay.
So if that is not
Yes,
valid,
correct.
then the code should fail. Yeah.
So yeah, correct. So to understand in a very, very basic way, unit test, unit. What do you mean by an unit? First unit, second unit, third unit. We'll call it as this, right? We'll call this as a, someone going to answer that? Go ahead,
A
go ahead.
unit is nothing but like
Ah,
one particular thing at a time.
yes, correct. So each unit, right? We will have a huge piece of code now. Binary set everything. So in that, we'll take each unit. Okay. Each units we will take and we will test it whether it is working or not. It's unit testing is not a big testing. Unit testing is like a wrapper. What do you mean by a wrapper? For example, let's consider, okay, a tennis ball, right? What will be on top of the tennis ball? If you see, there is a wool kind of thing, right? Polyester kind of some wrapper will be there, right? It is what it is. Okay, it is not like a big testing. It is not like an in deep testing, each end-to-end testing. It's not like that. Unit test. Unit test is a very, very, very basic test that you will do. For example, in very simple language, it will check like whether you have missed any commas and syntax, whether that is also missing or not. It will check like that. That's what your unit test will do at this time. Is it clear? What do you mean by a unit test and where unit test will happen? Can I get a thumbs up at least? Okay, good. See, this question is a explain Maven lifecycle. It's an interview question. Okay. So you need to understand. So what is the first step? First step, I will validate. Whenever someone gives me the code, I will validate. What is second step? I need to make the computer understand it. So it's a compile. Once compile, I will have the binaries. So what I should need to do with the binary? First basic test I need to run. That's my unit testing. Okay. Next is what? A package. What do you mean by a package? Not your salary. What do you mean by a simple package with the word meaning? What do you mean by the package? Anyone? Anyone would like to answer?
All the combined,
This
all the
thumbs up
files.
for this one. How do I know the answer, guys? I need someone to answer. If you give thumbs up for this, is your thumbs up will have the answer. I need to compile it to get the answer. Now you tell me, someone needs to tell me what is a package.
Package contains all the files or codes in a executable format.
Okay. Okay, fine. Anyone would like to put it in any other way?
They are like jar files where we have.
They are like jar. It is a jar file. Package is nothing but your jar file. Okay. What exactly it will contain?
It will contain the dependencies of our code.
Okay, fine. Any other answers anyone would like to give? Anyone? Fine. Okay. Fine. No worries. Let's say, let's say, let me just see whether we have opened our this one. Do we have? Yes, we do have. Okay. So fine. Give me a second. Again. Okay, fine. Did we run the ambient command in our last session any time? Did I run? Ah, here it is.
No.
Yeah, no, it is there. It is there. It is there. This is what I ran, right? Ambient install. Did I or did I not?
No, you didn't.
Hey,
So,
no,
yeah,
yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
you
just
did.
ran. I did not show. Did not explain,
Install.
but I. Huh?
yes, you ran the command mvn install and you've shown that target folder that is created when we run that.
Yeah, I just see ambient install is still here. Okay. So now this package, okay, this jar package will contains all the details. What all the details? It contains your dependencies. Okay, let me just go through inside it. For example, here for me, this is my package. Okay, what exactly all it contains? The code which we have compiled, right? And the binary which we have created. As for now, okay, it will contain all these details. Yes, someone said that a package is nothing but a complete thing that we have ran so far. Okay, it's basically like inside this, everything will be there. Okay, inside this, everything will be there. So before this, nothing, we did not have the dot var, you can consider like that. But after the package, this is what it is. Very simple. Do you know what is a zip? You guys know what is zip? Zip, everyone have seen it, right? Just go to one folder, zip that folder. You guys understood? Exactly, that's what we are doing here. We'll zip that folder where we have the untested code and also the compiled code. Simple. This is the answer. Zip is for the zip kind of files. Okay, it's a different tool. This is a Java tool. That's it. Jar is a Java tool. You can consider. The extensions are different. Nothing else in this package. .was. Okay. Now we'll come back to the next one. So we have this one. What? Our whole package, it is there. Okay, our var file or zip file, whatever you wanted to consider now, you consider it. Okay, we have our whole package. Now, if you see here, it's about the units, right? Each unit, whether that unit is working or not, whether this unit is working or not. Now, integrate. What do you mean by integrate? What do you mean by integrate in general word? Expand it to others. Expand it to other or work to others, work with others. Does it make sense? Integrate word, this definition, to work with others. Integrate your code with that developer. If I say like that, I hope the integrate, the word meaning integrate, you might understand. Similarly, we have created, we have talked about the unit and unit tests, right? Now each unit, how it interacts with each other, whether it is interacting with each other units properly or not. This is what your integration testing will do. Sunil, do I need to write the integration testing? Never. Who will write this integration testing? Integration tests? Who will give? Who will add the test classes? Come on, guys. I need at least some response.
Testings.
Exactly, right? Who can give us the testing jobs? Testers. They will write the integration testing. They will do it. They will give to us. We just need to add it. That's it. If you see here, it will also have some test. Okay. See here. What is this? If I go inside this CD classes, CD com. See, all these are related to that itself. If I come back here, okay, better like this. If I go to this SRC, okay, here I have main, okay. If there is any test cases are being added, like unit test cases or integration test, you'll be able to see a similar one here. This is main, okay. This is test, okay. Let me just show you, okay. Since you guys know, let me just quickly help you out, okay. Okay. I hope you guys can see. my screen. Oh, okay. Exceeded your premium when we have automatically switched to your chat GPT. Okay, chat GPT, if it is not there, I can use something else. What is that? Hmm. Uh, I'm not getting anything right. So okay, I think it's trying to set up. Let's see. Okay. See here. See, I have asked the agent to write a simple code. Okay, simple Java code with the test case. Okay. See, under the SRC, do you guys see the test cases which it has added? Okay, so this is how the test cases will be added. Okay, test cases will be added to see what the response is coming up. What kind of response is coming up? If I go to the pom.xml, if you will be able to see this, what the dependencies, you guys can see JUnit. JUnit is a testing dependency. So that has been used here, the JUnit. Okay, I'll just go slowly. This is the dependencies. Okay, you guys can see these are used for the testing purpose. Okay, MVN compiler. So this is my build tool, which I have suggested here. You can see the version also given to it. And this is my, what is the name of my application? And it will create me the jar file with this version. This will decide the version. For example, simplet -1.0.0.jar. This is how it will create. Okay, this is how the test cases will be added. Main with test. Main contains the main code. The main code lies here. This is the code which is performing the calculation. Okay, this is the code. This is not a code. This is an input. Input and output, you can see, because it's a test case, right? It decides what's the input. It decides what should be exactly the output should be. Okay. So next is your pom.xml file. Simple. Any questions, anyone? In this, I hope you guys see.
No.
So all the test cases will be here. Done. So integration is used to test each unit is working with each other properly or not, whether there is a breakage or not, whether your whole application as a package, whether it is working or not. Before it was like each functions. For example, if I take a calculator, multiplication is one function, addition one function, subtraction one function, and another one function. Before I was testing in unit testing like whether each is working or not. Right? Now, whether these two are working properly or interacting with each other or not. It's like that. Okay. So this is about your integration testing. Any question? Any question?
No, Sunil.
What about others? Understood?
Yes.
So I
yes.
hope we have completed the halfway. Okay. We have completed the halfway right now. Okay, 1 second. I hope no one asked me. Okay, I think I have explained previously itself. Okay. Give me a minute, guys. Once again, something is coming. Okay. See, now, for example, okay, when you buy any product, when you buy a product, what we do? What we do? We will verify it. What do you mean by a verify here? What do you mean by the verify?
Testing.
Verify is nothing but, let's say I have this table. Okay, when I take this table, I will just do first thing what I will do. Right? Is that what I do? Why do I do that? What I'm checking by tapping on the table. Sound, which sound it will come up? What I am checking? No, no answers. I'm checking the quality of it, right? Am I or not? Right? So verify is nothing but whatever the things that you have written, okay, whether it is right or wrong, whether it is properly done or wrong. For example, we do not run like MVN integration test. The first point we will do is package. After the package, we have a testing. So next step is verify. Okay. So in this, basically in this verify stage, okay, what we will do is that this integration testing, whether it is success or failed. That is what we are going to verify in the whole process itself. We'll also check whether the package is properly packaged or not, whether it is missing any files, the required files, whether the test unit test cases covered all the test cases or not. We can also identify it in the verify. right? The job of the verify is to make sure that it is properly there, it is built as properly built, it is working as expected, all the test cases are passed. This is what we do it in a verify. Our next job is what? Once we have verified it, we need to install it. Where do we install it? Where do we install it? Install here in the sense this. What is this? This is your install. Add it in your local. Okay. Install is nothing but add it inside your local. In your local, it will get installed. Installed in the sense that we are not executing. Executing is different. Installing here is different in this context. Okay, if I go inside this target, CD2 target, and if I run this var, it is execution. If I tell install means I just need to, I'm putting it here. That's it. So MVN install will do that part. Once testing is done, once verify is done, okay, this is your var file. Otherwise, if verify fails, we don't get anything. So once it is verified, it will be installed in your local. What is the next step? Can anyone guess? Sunil, what else is there after installing it? What is deploy?
Running the process.
No.
Push this changes local.
In Maven, I explained
Building.
about 3 repositories. Can anyone tell me what are those 3 repositories?
Target.
Local, central.
Local, central, and an access.
And
All
the
the
distribution.
Distributed.
Remote, right? Here in the remote, what did I told? What is this remote is nothing but?
Received on Google Play. It's for
It's an organization
Organization.
repository.
It's an organization repository. Okay, cool, done. Do you remember which, did I give you any example of any tool? What is this? Nexus, right? I just gave you because this is the widely used, that's why I gave you. Okay, as a Nexus repository. So here your jar file is created, right? You need to deploy it somewhere for your organization. So where you will deploy? In your remote repository. Remote repository. Is it clear? See, if you ask me, Sunil, why we need to deploy it to the remote repository is that because this is the working code, right? This is your executable file. You need to save it. What if someone adds some other code and it will get versioned there also. So that's why you need to put it in the repositories. So you don't need to build it again. Simple. You pull this execution file and you add it, run it. So you don't have to run complete file again, complete process again. Clear what is mean by deploy? Okay.
Yes.
So we have validate, we have compile, we have test, we have package, we have integration, we have verify, we have install, we have deploy. Validate the code whether it is properly aligned or not, properly there or not, properly written or not, whether it requires whether the required files exist or not, whether it is written in Java language itself or not. What does the compile will does? Compiler's job is just to create a binary, zeros and ones. What is the test job will do? It will run the basic test like unit testing. What does the package will do? Once after the testing, it will be packaged. It will create an artifact .jar.var. What does the integration does? Whether each unit is working properly or not will be checked in the integration testing. What does the verify will do? It will check whether the integration test is passed or failed, whether all the test cases are properly passed or not, whether the packaging is done properly or not. It will do a quality check. Install, it will install it in your local repository for us to avail. Deploy, it will deploy the artifacts or our package, our tested package, tested code, executable file to the remote repository. For example, Nexus repositories. Is it clear? How many of you understood? Tell me. Okay, raise your hands. If you have understood, raise your hands. I can see 7. I can see 8. Okay, fine. 8 and 9 is also fine for me. Okay, that's good. So now this is about your Maven lifecycle, Maven repositories, and so on. Okay, we will see NPM and other things also. Okay, we'll keep that aside. Now I will come back to this. Guys, did you do git fetch? Git fetch. Did you guys practice what is git fetch?
Yes, Sunil.
Yeah. Git fetch. Okay, cool. Done. Okay. When I'm asking you the questions, right? I told you that I will ask this many number of questions. I will do a QA, right? At that time, I will ask all these questions. Okay, please be ready. Okay, you need to execute and show it to me. I'm not the person who will just ask the question. I will ask you to show me on your board. Okay, you need to share screen and explain me. Okay, now leave all the things related to whatever that I have taught you. Okay, taught you in the sense this is not about your regular class. This is about your how you work. Okay, once you joined any organization, you should know the practices, right? How they will follow. Okay. Now, see, this is the software development cycle. Okay, this is the software development cycle. By the name itself, you should understand software development. Okay, life cycle. Life cycle is a process to which you should not skip, whether it will go in a process itself. Okay, software development. Okay, now let's say before I ask you like ask ourselves as what is software development, we need to understand when we will get this software development. Right? So companies, will they start on their own software development? Yes, you can say yes. For example, their products. For example, Microsoft. What are their products? Teams is there,
Outlook.
and Windows is there. There are a lot many, right? And if you take different companies, WhatsApp we have, Facebook we have, Instagram we have. Okay, they are emerged as their own companies, Zepto, Swiggy, Zomato, all of them. So Swiggy, Zomato, I call all this as a food delivery app. And nowadays you also know that we will use Instamart and everything, right? So let's say food delivery itself. Now e-commerce like Flipkart and Amazon, where we'll buy this thing stuff, it will come. Next comes like the social medias like Facebook, Instagram, so on. Okay, but whatever the things that you are using. And next others applications comes like the gaming. Okay, when it is very simple game or to the maximum high level of graphic games, we'll consider as a gaming applications. Next, education applications, right? And health applications. We have many applications. See, the idea is coming from an individual, right? An idea is coming from an individual. For example, what I'm talking about is, let's say if you wanted to, tomorrow, you wanted to create an application. It's not you that you are who going to create it, right? It's an idea, right? It's an idea. So is Jeff Bezos is an software engineer? Is he a software engineer? Did he build? Did he build it? Amazon? Did he write the code?
No, he had a team.
Okay.
No,
Now
sir.
let's say I'll come to the Tesla, right? Did what is his name?
Elon Musk.
Did he manufacture the car by himself completely?
No, just had the
No.
idea of that.
Idea
Got
of
that.
it. So right now I'm talking about an idea, right? So I'm an individual, okay? I have an idea. For example, I need to create a food delivery app. Okay, this is my idea, food delivery app. So now I will come to an organizations based on how much I have. Okay, Swiggy is not directly maintained by someone, right? Like the big companies, I don't know who is having the Swiggy. Like they might be having their own, but like they cannot become like uh, directly give it to big companies because the costing will be different. They'll start with low companies. When people start increasing, people started using it more, they will have more income. He will make this company as a structure, he will make it managers, he will create employees and all. So he will hire people to maintain this life cycle, maintain the process, set up the people, set up all this stuff for him. This will come eventually. Okay, when he grows financially, he will take it to the next level too. Okay, the people he needs is the amount of work which was given by a small company and a big company is a lot of difference will have. The investment will be very big. So on. So if if he gives this application to any of the companies, it's the same. Okay, this is the life cycle they all need to go. Okay. Now here you can see product owner, product manager, business analyst, and CTO. Okay, technical officer, chairman of technical officer, some CTO is there. Okay. So these are the people who do not code. Does this people code? No. These are the people who owns it. Okay, we are talking about the people who owns it. For example, product owner is the one who has the idea. Project manager is the one who listen to that idea and develop the code. Business analyst is the person who will manage these two people about the money, the resources. CTO is the head of your project manager and business analyst. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very simple. I'm talking about the designation. Who has the idea? Product owner. And these are the people who work in company, project manager, business analyst, and CTO. Now, once they decided to, okay, we are done, we will start working, we'll start working on your application, and they will tell you, okay, from now onwards, within next 3 months, we will give you a first version of that. First version. First version is the basic version. Okay, you can let us know after what improvements you needed, what version you needed, how the maintenance needs to be done. You can let us know. Okay, whether if you are satisfied, you can let us know. That's the next part. Now your system architects will come and your UI designer will come. UI designer is nothing but your front-end application. Okay, your front-end application developer. Here, system architect is nothing but your infrastructure related and also back-end application. We also UI is nothing but front-end and back-end. System architect is the person this both front and back end development. Okay, I'm mixing both of this design and development here. Okay. Let's say talk about the designer. Why I have collided this that I will tell you later. System architect and UI designer. Let's take it like that itself. System architect is the person who will design how it wanted, how I wanted it. Okay, where I wanted it. This is the person. Designer is nothing but how the end look should be. Okay. Most of the time we will mix the design and development because design will always change based on the development. Okay. Design is not constant here. It will change based on the development. Every day it will get changed. Okay. So all these people will work together. System architect, front end, back end. These people will work together. Development is nothing but writing the code. Okay. Next comes your testing. Okay, you can see there QA engineer, testers, DevOps, solution architect. Okay, you can ask me, Sunit, why testing DevOps? Simple. You have your infrastructure code, right? I said, if you remember, DevOps is nothing but building a home for the application. Tester, what he will do, he will test the code. But to check the building quality, who needs to do it? The one who built it, right? Yes or no? Who can check the build quality? Who will? He's
DevOps
the
engineer will
one,
check.
right? He will know what is exactly. So this is the person. Simple. Okay, so that's why we are in the testing also. And also we have solution architect. See, solution architect is nothing but, for example, he decides in your home whether you need a puja room or not. How many bedrooms you can have, how much your what kitchen should be, whether you need need any space for the what your ration and all like that. And this person is responsible for this solution architect. Okay, what kind of security you can add? Okay, he's basically like the person who is money, where he can exact money with respect to the infrastructure. He's the person. He will design it, kind of. Next comes our deployment. Deployment is our DevOps. Completely, it's about the DevOps. I can do the database and everything. Okay, if you take. So it's about us. DevOps completely. Next deployment is about. Again, the maintenance comes under all of us. It's not users, testers, or support managers. Maintenance comes with everyone. Maintenance is nothing but it's a cycle. Design, development, testing, deployment. Maintenance is what is this? Because it's a process of activity, right? There is nothing like a perfect. Everything is like upgradation. So at least to be perfect. Nothing is perfect. Everything is trying to be perfect. That's it. Very simple answer. So that's why we need a maintenance. So this is all about your software development life cycle. Okay, you should. Why I talked about this? Because whenever an application comes right to your team, you should know that who owns it. Exactly who owns it, whom you should be answerable, whom you can contact, in which phase of it. Right? So this is where it needed. You needed it. You need to understand how your application will go through, where you will sit, where you are sitting. If you ask me, you are sitting here. Here. I don't say testing also. You will sitting here. Because here only you will add the testing. Your testing part, you will add it here. Even though it says here, you will add your testing part in the deployment itself. Is it clear? Any questions on this one? Okay. Vote now. How many of you understood today's session completely? Software lifecycle and software development lifecycle along with Maven lifecycle. Okay. 5, 6. Do not lift the hand just to tell that you know it. Okay. If you have understood, raise the hand. Otherwise, you tell me that Sunil, I need to go through the recording again. I will go through and I will understand at least. Okay. You should not answer to me. You should be answerable to yourself, please. Okay, so I'll stop it here for today. And that's all for today, guys. Thanks for joining. We'll have